Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, the 27th of February, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Youths of the Future swamp hard times, and in our feature for this evening, Green dominates at GSS Annual Sports Meet. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag specials from February 28th through March 12th. IGA or Essential Everyday Shredded and Bar Cheeses, 8 ounces, $7.49 each. Almond Breeze Milk, $13.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Frozen Vegetables, $5.49. IGA Honey Beer, 12 ounces, $14.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Cooking Oils, $9.99. Essential Everyday Pudding and Gelatin Box, $2.99. Essential Everyday Cranberry Drinks, $9.99 each. IGA Mayonnaise, 30 ounces, just $11.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Salad Dressings are as low as $5.99 each. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras a Value Mart.
Well, I'm back, and we start with football. The local football league continued at the E.T. Willett Park on Sunday, 23rd February. In the feature game of the evening, Hard Times engaged Youths of the Future. The Youths totally dominated the game, as the final results demonstrate. Final score, Youths of the Future 4, Hard Times 0. Meanwhile, in cricket, the West Indies lost the second one-day match versus Sri Lanka on Wednesday, and therefore losing the series. Summarized scores: Sri Lanka 345 for 8, Fernando 127, Mendes 119, Cottrell 4 for 67, Joseph 3 for 57, West Indies 184, Hope 51, Hazaranga 3 for 30, Sadankan he took 3 for 57, and Sri Lanka won by all of 161 runs. Back to football. Connery FC registered their 6th win since January 2020. And Newtown United FC finally won a match after a string of bad results. We join Andrew Huey over in St. Kitts for the details.
Saul Allen Auto Supplies Connery FC continues their winning ways in the SKNFA Premier League since the start of the calendar year, with a narrow 1-0 victory over Fast Cash Saddlers on Tuesday night at the Warner Park. Errol O'Loughlin scored the lone goal in the 16th minute. Saddlers played most of the second half with 10 men after Steve Barnes was issued a red card at the 49th minute. Both teams created opportunities in the second half, but failed to put them away. This is a problem Connery hopes to address going forward, according to assistant coach Samuel Phipps.
This is a problem that we have been having since the year started. So we talked about it, and we're going to sit down as a coaching staff, and we're going to put in place a plan so that we have our strikers hitting the ball to the goal a little bit more often, because the truth is that we are creating the same chances every game. Every single game we are creating the same chances. Last game we had 11 easy chances in the first half. We didn't put away any. And tonight in the second half we had like one player coming on and having 4 easy chances and not putting them away.
But the coach was glad with the win and lauded his players for continuing their winning run.
We work hard on the training pitch. We do what is required. When we come out, we have a real robust training plan for the guys, and we have a good turnout every single night when we ask training to come out. So the guys are working extremely hard. Well, the momentum, the team spirit is there every time. So we're gonna have some outings for the guys. We go to the beach, we do certain stuff like that as a club. So these are things that we are doing for the guys so that we keep the momentum, keep the camaraderie in the team, and going forward that we continue winning all our games.
As for Saddlers captain Junique Eddy, he again lamented the failure of his team to capitalize on the chances they created, especially in the second half.
This is a perfect example of how football is. It's not about how much you dominate when you have the ball, it's when you put the ball in the back of the net. And Connery scored the first chance on goal. They didn't have much for the first half. We tried, we hit the bar, we missed a 1-on-1. In football, you have to score. If you don't score, you put your team under pressure. And ultimately, the Connery players did well in managing the game in terms of just, players going down a little too often for me. But, that's game management, and at the end of the day, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. We have to score in order to win. The last couple of games we've been joined, so it shows that we're not having the right balance in terms of attacking and defense. So ultimately, we have to come back to the drawing board again. I mean, these are the games that tells your season. I mean, if you don't win these games, it would come down to bite you. So we really have to go back to the drawing board and try to get a win out of the next game. He
believes they will have to improve as they are ending the first round of the league.
Yeah, that's how tricky football is. Without the win, sometimes you could feel like you're just in a bad patch. But one game, 3 points could be the game changer for the whole season. So as you said, we just have to get it. We just have to get it at all costs. I mean, tonight we lost 1-0. I mean, in football, is one. It's one you need, one, and the opponent doesn't have to get any. So we just have to get that one goal and defend it as hard as possible. And hopefully it dwells on for more victories and more goals and more clean sheets as well.
In the night's other match, Esgrave Newtown United FC finally got a break after a string of bad results in recent times with a resounding 7-0 victory over Mantab. Scoring for Newtown, Keon Batiste in the 45th minute, Imran Pontine scoring a hat-trick in the 2nd minute of stoppage time of the first half, the 52nd minute and the 75th minute, and Macklin Gums scored in the 76th minute. Other goal scorers, Anwar Springer in the 82nd minute and Olujawan Williams from the penalty spot in the 89th minute.
We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free healthcare at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. Monday, 24th February was a significant day for the Gingerland Secondary School. On that day, the school held its annual sports meet under the distinguished patronage of David Grant, former teacher and sports officer at the school. The meet was held at the newly renovated Gingerland Recreation Grounds, aka Ball Pasture, complete with additional lights. It all started with an impressive march past, and that was immediately followed by action on the track. The athletes competed fiercely in the 400, 1200, 1500, 800, 200, 100, 4x100 and 4x400 meters. The races were generally competitive despite a few botched baton passes. The crowd was large and appreciative. The final point standings were Greenhouse, 305 points, champions, Red House, 212 points, and Blue House in third with 160 points. We go now to Ball Pasture, and we pick up the action there.
Off they go, lane 2 blue, lane 3 green, and lane 4 is Red House. It is our first 4x1 for the afternoon, and it looks like Blue House is running quite good here. I believe she's going to pass off first. Yes, she does so now. Blue passes off, red passes off, green passes off, but blue has the advantage here. The athlete is looking good. Green is lagging way behind, and it looks like Blue House is making up now. It looks like a fight between blue and red. Passing off now is blue. Passing off now is red. Passing off now is green. Oh, red had a mix up. Oh, red is mixing up. In the meantime, can green capitalize? I don't think so. But this looks like it was Blue House. Red is making up. Red is making up. Blue passing up now. Red passing up now. And it's going to be a problem coming down now. But I believe Blue is going to take this one home. Blue, red is fighting for all its worth. But Blue House will take this first 4x1 event. It's blue, red, and green at a distant third. Blue, red, green. That was a big fumble in station 3. Or else, I believe it would have been very close coming down to the end. As I lane 2 green, lane 3 red, lane 4 blue. And the athlete of red is looking very good. So it's the athlete of blue or green. Red, blue, what a stretch red has here. So it's red way out front, followed by green, and then blue. Red will pass out now. Yes, green will pass out now, and then blue will pass out now. So mister, it is red, green, and blue. Red, green, blue. And they're off. Lane number 2, green. Lane number 3, red. And blue in lane number 4. We'll see what will happen in class 2 boys. Green has been nominated. We're trying to get the back to boys. It's green. It's red. It's blue. Green, red, blue. Green is up there. The track played. Oh my gosh. She's looking good. She's looking red. And blue. And green is so low. She ran out. A second round and it's good. Oh, green is out to go. Red is looking good. Blue is going to challenge green. Oh, green is going to go. She's going to hand out her last button. And it's going to be good. Oh, yes, look like it will be over. It's green. It's red. It's blue. Let's see what will happen between blue and red. Oh, green is out the gate. Number 67. She takes the gate. Red takes over. And blue will take the run. It's the class 2 girls. And they're off. Lane number 2, green. Lane number, that's blue, red, and blue, red, and green, red, and blue, sorry.
Estelle, tell them your card just back. Estelle, tell them the green horse just back your card. You got no
and green is out of the gate. Red, followed by blue. Green is looking good. Blue is looking good. And the hands are on the outside. And it's off. Green is out. Oh, round the track is green. He is looking good all by himself. About the 20 meters. Red is looking good too. Blue also. But green is going to take this one. That's 2 boys. Red. Taking the silver as blue. Lane 1 is blue, lane 2 is green, and lane 3 is red. It's our class 1 girls. 4 by 1, it looks like green house. There is no front here.
Estelle, Estelle, green again?
Greenhouse is forward, but the final button pass up now. It's green all the way. Blue is making up, and red is there. But it's the final station now, and that jet will now take the baton. Who has been performing so very well all afternoon. Absolutely no challenge for her, and she will bring home the gold for Greenhouse. Number 78. It's red. 12.79 seconds to beat. Out is red. Red is looking good. Red is looking good. Blue on the inside. But red, she's not challenging, but she's looking good still. Red is going to take this one. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Red, blue. And they are. Class 2 boys. And the outside. Green, looking good. Fullman, yeah, Fullman can get Fullman. It's out front. Followed by red. Green, red, green, red. Alright, up our class to go. It's a good start down. It's a very good green as we go front. It's on the flag. It's green, green. Oh, it's on the flag. Green, green. Well done, green. And here comes the athlete. Oh, the great noise. This is going to be to pass the ball.
And they're off. It's a good one. 12.41 seconds. There's a time to beat. Up front, green. Challenge by blue. It's blue, green. Blue, green. Blue, green. Green, blue. Green, blue. It's wasting on to the wire. And it's a good one. The Glass One Boys. And they're off. Competition is set. Everybody. It's green. It's red. It's red. It's blue. It's blue. It's red.
And so we say congratulations to the Gingerland Secondary School and to the Green Champion team. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.